go from 0 to 7+ figures in this opportunity in a 3.5-year period.
John, walk us through the secret for you to getting out of your own way and humbling yourself enough to look at the model, understand it, underwrite it. Walk us through that transformational process, because it's not easy. And it wasn't easy for me either, by the way.
Sure.
3.5 years ago, I was approached in Sacramento, and they told me about this, and I'm like, nah, I'm a commercial guy. This isn't, yeah, I'm good. That's an MLM. It sounds a little bit too crazy for me. I'm good. And I passed on it. And it's probably cost me millions of dollars now, looking at potentially where the stock would have been and the deals that I did. But
Sure.
Walk through, John, your transformational process to get out of your own way.
So my transformational process included, being able to watch a very close friend of mine do this. And he did it, even while I was shaming him for it, while I was saying that wouldn't work. And I watched a good friend of mine go from 0 to 7+ figures in this opportunity in a 3.5-year period. And that doesn't happen for everybody, but it happened for my friend who I know personally. And as I watched him do this and I saw the effort that he was putting in, I said, wait a minute, I already have something that's built, I'm super leveraged on, that, I'd put up against anybody's real estate team or brokerage in the country based on the numbers that we were producing. And yet here, my friend who didn't have any of that is out earning me now on a model where he put in way less effort and way less time.
How did that make you feel, John? John, how did that make you feel? As a competitor, I can tell you're a competitor and you're you want to succeed. How did that make you feel?
it made me feel good, to be honest with you, because I'm super competitive, but I love this person because he's a close friend of mine. It made me feel excited because I knew him well enough and I knew if he did it, I could do it. And that was like very encouraging for me. But then I started to say, okay, well, I'm like a worst case scenario thinker. So let's say I do this, but I just, I don't want to do MLM. I don't want to talk to anybody about this. I don't want to recruit anybody. Let's just isolate what this opportunity is. And I think whenever you're investigating an opportunity, you need to isolate what the questions and the doubts are to get the correct information. So I said, okay, I'm never going to recruit somebody into this model. I'm just going to do what I'm already doing, and I'm going to move to eXp. And I started to look at my history, and I started my independent real estate company in 2014. So I said, what if for the last 6 years, I would have been with eXp? eXp would have given me stock when I sold houses, given me stock awards when I would have hit certain milestones. And I can look at how many houses I sold during each of those years and see exactly what I would have gotten. So I looked at that, and I'm somewhat technical when it comes to stuff like that when I'm assessing an opportunity. And the reality is if I would have moved over 6 years ago and just sold the houses that I sold, I would have over $1 million in stock that they would have given me today. So it's easily cost me $1 million. Now, the other side of that coin was, well, what if I didn't recruit anybody to eXp, but I just recruited people to my team, to my company? And I looked at the people that I had with my company now, and I looked at the people that had left and started their own companies in my marketplace. And I ran those people that came through me. How many of them would have stayed with eXp? I don't know. I'd like to think 3/4 would have, because they would have built something while they were with me that would have been significant. So 75% of the people that came through me over those 6 years would have stayed with eXp, and nobody recruited anybody. These were just people that came through my company. That would have been over $1 million as well. So it's a multiple $1 million opportunity loss, but I'm not discouraged. I feel like, everything in his timing, right? I'm here now and I'm excited to be here. And I believe that I can offer a lot of value to people that, want to get involved in the opportunity and also want the coaching and mentorship that we can provide at no cost now.
Absolutely. And that's at the heart of what I love about eXp and kind of the shift here now as well, is it's not just about selling real estate and making money, right? It's truly about leadership, personal development. It's about working with the team. It's about working 100%, right? Where it's like, we're all in this together, right? And I love the way Brent Gove, he's like part of my upline, and he says, making real estate fun again, right? And exciting again. And it truly is amazing once you experience it.